Guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a video that has been very highly requested for a long period of time, and that is how I do my acrylic nails at home. These nails are inspired by a photo I saw on Pinterest. They have so many great nail inspiration photos over there, so these are the ones I was inspired by. I'm going to be walking you guys through the entire process, showing you what products I use, and linking them all down below for you guys, so if you're curious, it's all going to be down there. So I am not a nail tech. I just want to start off the bat by saying that I did not go to school for this or anything. Everything I learned has been from YouTube. I am just learning and I am hoping to get better over time. I'm happy with how my nails look and I'm having fun doing them, and I'm saving money doing them, which is the main reason that I like to do them at home. And I've always been someone who's loved doing my nails, and I have graduated to doing acrylic nails instead of just painting them. But I'm at a place where I'm happy with how they look and how they hold up, so I thought I would film this video to show you guys how I do them in case you are interested. So if you guys are curious on how I do my acrylic nails at home, go ahead and just keep watching. Alright guys, so again, these are the nails we're going to be creating today. These cute little Valentine's Day nails with a matte top coat. Starting off, I'm going to be using my cuticle pusher. I just got this off of Amazon. Of course, I'll be listing all the products that I use down below, but you just really want to push your cuticles back to be sure that you are getting the most nail surface available to apply acrylic to. And it just kind of cleans up the nail and just makes things look better overall. I don't know, I always just push my cuticles back before I start doing any sort of acrylic. Yeah, don't come for me. I am not a nail tech, but I know that you are definitely supposed to be pushing your cuticle back. And now taking my nail drill, this one again is off of Amazon, and some bits that I got off of Amazon as well. I'm going to be taking this rounded bit, and I'm going to take this around my cuticle area to clean it up and get off any excess skin that's kind of dead and just hanging there, to overall just give our nails a really clean appearance. This doesn't hurt or anything since your cuticle is basically just dead skin, so I'm just running over that area. Don't go too high up or else you might cut yourself and it will hurt. So just be very careful. Use it on a slow setting, especially if this is your first time. It took me a little bit to get used to, but now I've gotten a little more comfortable around my cuticle area and it doesn't bother me or anything. Now picking up this next bit, it's kind of like a sanding bit, but it's a little bit smaller. I'm going over my cuticle area again just to further clean it up. I find that the better your cuticles look, the better your nails look overall when you do them. So I'm just being very careful to prep my cuticle area and be sure we are roughing up the surface around it as well. And then this next bit we're going to be taking is a little bit of a more harsher bit that's going to file the nails a little bit more and rough up the surface. You really want to rough up the surface so that the acrylic sticks really well to your natural nail. If you don't do this step, you can have lifting and stuff like that. I've learned that the hard way, so you really want to take your time on prepping your nail. I'm using this on a very low setting because I am on my natural nails right now and I don't want to file too much because that's going to be very painful. But I'm just going on a slow setting and roughing up all of the nail surface that we're going to be applying acrylic to so that it sticks and we hopefully do not have any lifting. Then taking this fluffy brush, I'm going to dust off any excess dust that we got from filing and using all those bits on our nails. Now I'm just going through and trimming any long bits of my nails. You're going to want to do this step. I feel like it gets easier to apply the acrylic to your nail when your nails are short, so that's what I'm doing. And then taking this Kiss Precision Nail Glue, I'm going to be using this to apply the tips to my nails. These tips I got off of Amazon, I'll have them linked down below, and you want to be sure that they're fitting your nail properly so that each corner reaches each side of your nail. You don't want one that's too long or too short because then you will have lifting and issues with your nail, so you really want to be sure they fit properly and you press them down really well so they adhere nicely to your natural nail, so you have a good base to apply the acrylic to. For filming, I went ahead and picked out the nail tips that suited my nail shape, and I went ahead and filed any that didn't fit perfectly, so you can definitely adjust your nails by filing them if they don't fit your nails right. I find that I have to do this because I do have pretty small nail beds, so and at this point you'll want to trim down your nail length if you do not want them super long. I'm keeping mine at the full length because I want really long nails, but it is totally up to you what you decide. So after you pick your nail length, I'm just going through with my file and I'm filing off any edges of the nail that I don't want, and to just further shape them and add some roughness to the nail. So the area where my natural nail meets the tip, I'm just filing that area. I don't know, I feel like it helps more to make the acrylic apply. It probably doesn't, but I just really like to overly rough up my nails so I know that the acrylic is sticking and I don't have any lifting, because that's been a problem in the past for me and I'm trying to avoid that this time. Now I'm taking this nail polish remover and applying that to my nail beds because it removes any excess oils. I learned this from Nail Career Education here on YouTube, and I feel like it definitely helps lifting, so I do that first. Then I am taking my nail dehydrator and applying that to each area of the nail. This just further makes sure that there are no excess oils on your nail and they are super prepared for the acrylic we'll be applying. And after this step, I'm going to be applying our primer. This stuff smells awful, but I feel like it works really well. So I'm just carefully applying this. You really only need like a dot of it to each nail bed. If you go too high with this stuff, it can burn your fingers. So be very careful and use caution when using this stuff if you choose to do so. Alright, so now let's get on to the acrylic. I'm using the Mia Secret Cover Beige Acrylic Powder with my little acrylic brush from Amazon and the Mia Secret Liquid Monomer. The Mia Secret brand is really great for beginners. It's pretty affordable and it's pretty easy to work with, as easy as acrylic can be to work with. It can be a little difficult at times, but I've been using this one and I really like the beige color because it suits my skin tone really well. So yeah. So I'm just dipping into my monomer and then into the acrylic powder and starting at the top of my nail where my natural nail is and then working my way down the tip is how I like to do my acrylics. You really just want to take your time, be sure you're cleaning up the edges so that the acrylic does not get on top of your skin, because then that can cause lifting. It's going to be hard to file, so you just really want to keep it off your skin. So as you can see here, I'm really getting in there with my brush and trying to get it off of my skin and clean up the edges around my cuticle area. So getting your powder to monomer ratio right is very difficult. It's something I'm still learning. As you can see, my nails are not perfect and I could definitely be better at getting my beads right. I definitely recommend watching lots of acrylic tutorials on YouTube. That's how I learned everything that I know now. But it's just a lot of practice and trial and error. So here you can see me picking up my bead, just to give you guys kind of a visual of what that looks like if you guys have never played around with acrylic before. And I'm making my nails a little bit thicker with the acrylic than I would like so that I have more room for filing. I definitely recommend this if you're a beginner, because then if you file too much, it's okay because you have a little bit of extra acrylic there to go over if you want to shape them a little bit differently, and it's not going to affect your nail shape and you won't have to go back in with acrylic, and that can be a mess. I've been there. So yeah, just make them a little bit thicker than you think you want them and then just go through with filing to get them right until you get your acrylic application right. I'm still working on getting mine right, so I like mine to be a little thicker so I have more room for filing. And after you're done, you want to be sure that you get all of the acrylic out of your brush and save it for later. Mine came in this cute little case. So now moving on to the drill, I'm taking this rounded drill bit that we used earlier when I was prepping my nails. I'm going around the cuticle area where the acrylic meets my cuticle and just filing around there to clean up the edge and get rid of any acrylic that might have seeped up onto my finger, because we do not want that. That's going to cause lifting. So I'm just being very careful and tedious to clean up my cuticle area of each nail. Since I did make my nails a little bit thicker so I have more room for filing, the filing process may take a little bit longer than it may take more experienced nail artists, so just keep that in mind. You're going to want to take your time with filing to get your shape right. So now I'm going in with my file to get my shape right. I wanted more of a square shape for my nails, so I'm going in on the sides and just really perfecting them, getting off any excess acrylic that might have gone unseeped underneath my nail, because you do not want any lumps and bumps under there. That is not cute and it's going to be very annoying. And I'm also going over top of my nails to get rid of any bumpiness. And then using this more intense drill bit, I'm taking down all of the extra product. Since I did make my nails thick, this is a really quick way to get rid of that thickness and really smooth out the nail at the same time. So shaping is probably the step that takes me the absolute longest because I'm a little bit of a perfectionist and I like each and every nail to look all right. I take my time on every single nail, going back and forth between the drill and the nail file to be sure that they're shaped, not too thick, in the right sharpness that I want. So I want my corners really sharp and I just really want that nice square shape. So you're really going to want to take your time on this step, and or else you're just going to stare at that one nail that you wish you would have taken more time on when you're finished. So be sure your shaping is on point before moving on to the next step. So I'm using the brand Beetle's gel polish in this red shade. I got a pack of these from Amazon, so I have a bunch of colors to try. They are very affordable and I am liking the way it's wearing so far. So I'll have that link down below if you guys are interested in looking for some gel polish. But I'm just going to really try to saturate each and every one of my nails except for one accent nail. So 4 of my 5 nails I'm going to color in this red shade. Just be sure you're getting every little part of your nail, even the tip part that's easy to miss at times, and be sure you're getting it really close up to your cuticle as well. And just try to be as neat as possible. Don't get it on your skin, but if you do, you can use a little bit of nail polish remover on a Q-tip or something to clean it up. And then I'm grabbing this cream colored shade in Creme de la Femme, I think that says. I'll have it down below, of course. And I'm applying this to the accent nail. This one got a little sticky because I didn't have the cap on all the way, but it still worked and dried okay. So I'm going to put these in for 90 seconds to be sure that everything is fully cured and ready to go. And then using a dotting tool in our red polish that we used earlier, I'm going to create a little heart on the accent nail because we are trying to be cute for Valentine's Day. And then we're going to let that cure for another 90 seconds just to be extra sure that everything is in place and isn't going to move around or be sticky when we take it out. And then I'm going to finish these off with a matte top coat. I wanted to try some matte nails for once. I always go glossy and I thought matte would be a nice touch. And my inspiration nails were matte, so I just went for it and tried them out and I'm loving how they look. So you want to be sure you're covering the entirety of your nail, even that tip part that's easy to miss, so that your gel polish is really sealed in and won't peel up on you. I've had that happen and it is so frustrating, so be sure you're really coating your nails with your top coat. And these are the final nails. I am so happy with how they turned out. I am not a professional, definitely have a lot to learn, but yeah, these are how my nails turned out and I hope that you guys enjoyed. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. I really hope that it helped you guys out. For anyone who is curious or interested in learning how to do your acrylic nails at home, I know I'm not an expert or anything, I'm not a professional, I'm still learning of course, but this is how I like to do them and I really hope that it helps some of you guys out there who are hoping to learn as well. If you guys have any questions, definitely leave them down in the comments below and I will try to get back to you. And if you guys like nail videos like this, I can definitely do more of them as I'm always changing up my nails, so I can definitely film more for you guys. Just let me know what you guys think. If you hate them, that's cool too, but just let me know down in the comments down below. Give this video a like and subscribe if you want to see more from me. I film all different types of videos, mainly beauty content, so I would love to have you here over on my channel supporting me. I think that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.